Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this fascinating, behind-the-scenes look at the actual mechanics of digital storytelling. We're going to examine exactly how global gig workers literally manufacture those deeply emotional, American-style viral narratives. If you've ever found yourself totally captivated by a dramatic, heartwarming story popping up in your feed, well, you're about to see the exact blueprint used to build it from the ground up.
So, it's a genuine question to kick us off. Who exactly writes those highly emotional, seemingly homegrown stories that pop up on your feed every single day? You know the ones I'm talking about, right? They pull at your heartstrings, they feature relatable characters in a quintessential American town, and they keep you absolutely glued to your screen until the very end. We kind of naturally assume these stories spring from the spontaneous creativity of local folks just sharing their authentic lived experiences. But what if I told you that some of the most potent emotional digital content you consume is actually reverse engineered, completely outsourced, and ordered off a menu, kind of like a fast food combo meal?
Section 1. The Viral Storytelling Blueprint, the Business of Outsourced Emotion.
To really wrap our heads around this, we're looking at an actual, real-world, professional freelance pitch from a scriptwriter. This isn't just some think piece analyzing a trend. No, this is a literal service offering. A script blueprint, as we're defining it here, based on the source, is a highly engineered product. It's a customizable set of high-impact storytelling elements, emotional character arcs, and incredibly detailed scene descriptions deliberately designed to build high-retention digital content. So the absolute crucial point to take away here is that these aren't spontaneous creative works. Not at all. They are highly calculated, structurally rigorous frameworks designed specifically for audiences in the United Kingdom and the USA. The creator explicitly states they are building this for these markets, literally promising a combination of strong storytelling, gripping dialogue, suspense, and deeply emotional endings.
Moving on to Section 2, the 30-minute metric, engineering high digital retention.
Now, what is just absolutely wild is the sheer volume of output required here. The pitch specifically guarantees a massive 30-plus minute runtime. And to actually achieve that, the writer explicitly estimates the script needs to be somewhere between 4,500 and over 6,000 words. I mean, think about that for a second. That is literally the length of a novelette. And it's being churned out specifically to solve the algorithmic problem of keeping an American audience engaged for a really long time on platforms that heavily favor long watch sessions. Because honestly, to keep someone watching for 30 straight minutes, you need a very specific kind of narrative engine. The source brilliantly illustrates this crazy balancing act. On one side, you have your YouTube-style high retention, meaning you need constant hooks, you need psychological pulls, basically every minute to stop people from clicking away. But on the other side, the pitch promises cinematic storytelling, deep, suspenseful, emotionally driven scenes with detailed, drawn-out dialogue. It's this fascinating hybrid of fast-paced internet algorithm tricks and traditional movie-style drama, all packaged into one massive script.
Section 3. 3 flavors of emotion, picking your narrative path.
So the author of this pitch outlines 3 distinct, highly customizable formats that potential clients can literally just order straight from a menu. Let's break these down. Option 1 is the emotional family movie style. And actually, this is the writer's top recommended choice for a US audience. It's set in a classic American small town, heavily features school life, touching family moments, and cinematic dialogue designed to fill that 30 to 40 minute runtime with deep, heavy emotions. But if you want something a bit more aggressive, you choose option 2, the viral YouTube storytelling style. Now this one is all about fast pacing. You get a strong narrative hook every single 1 to 2 minutes. It is specifically engineered for high retention, violently grabbing the viewer's attention and pulling them forward through the 30-plus minutes so they literally never have a chance to look away. And then we have option 3, the Disney or Hallmark style emotional story. Here, the pacing really slows down. We enter the realm of soft, emotional storytelling. It's gentle. It promises a heartwarming ending and a strong message about friendship and teachers. It's custom designed to leave the viewer feeling warm, fuzzy, and morally uplifted. So you have 3 completely different emotional journeys, all available at the click of a button.
All right, Section 4. The required American tropes, the secret ingredients of a hit.
Okay, this is where the explainer gets really fun, because the pitch provides a literal checklist of hyper-specific tropes guaranteed to manipulate viewer emotions. The writer outright promises, "I will put all of this in it." Let's just check them off like we're reading a grocery list. First, you need full character names, and specifically, they absolutely must be American names. Check. Next, you definitely need a USA school setting. Check. Then you need incredibly detailed scenes and dialogues to pad out that word count and really build up the drama. Check. And of course, emotional twists. Check. It's just wild how cultural identity, like a USA school setting and American names, is reduced to a mandatory technical spec on a freelance gig blueprint. And this brilliantly illustrates the exact emotional formula mapped out, step by step, within the pitch to guarantee maximum viewer resonance. I mean, consider the highly specific narrative arc the writer guarantees to include. Step 1. Establish a bullying and loneliness arc, right? We need a vulnerable protagonist. Step 2. Introduce a birthday scene, and the pitch specifically notes it must be very emotional. Step 3. Boom, we get the twist. The teacher's secret kindness. It's that classic redemption or salvation moment. And finally, Step 4. A powerful ending combined with a crystal clear life lesson. It is literally a paint-by-numbers masterpiece of human empathy, constructed to make absolutely sure a strong moral message is delivered right before the video cuts to black.
Bringing us to Section 5, Engineering the Perfect Ending, the Ultimate Customization.
So why does all the structural breakdown actually matter? Well, because this ultimate flexibility is the blueprint for the daily digital diet consumed by millions of people. At the very end of the pitch, the author tells the client they just need to reply with option 1, option 2, or option 3. But they also offer one final ultimate solution, mixed style. The author confidently promises that if you choose the mixed style, they will write the absolute best 30-plus minute USA full script. They are literally offering to take the soft, heartwarming nature of Hallmark, inject it with the crazy 1-minute retention hooks of viral YouTube, and wrap the whole shebang in the small-town family drama of a cinematic movie. It is bespoke, algorithmic storytelling customized perfectly to capture and hold human attention.
Which really leaves us with this to think about. We've just looked at the exact step-by-step blueprint used to manufacture deep, resonant, localized American stories from halfway across the globe. We've seen the checklists, we've seen the retention metrics, and we've explored the emotional menu options. So, if our deepest digital emotions are being manufactured from a checklist, and our own cultural tropes are being exported and sold right back to us as algorithmic products, how authentic are the stories we consume every single day? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll leave you to ponder that exact question the next time a 30-minute story catches your eye in your feed.